Hello there, I'm Curtis Byrd, the originator of the Pineapple Surf Contest. There was a group of surfers that frequent the Ocean Avenue Surf Shop. Lewis Graves, Jackie Graves, had quite a few pretty famous surfers. Greg Lohr used to shape out in the back on Ocean Avenue right there. Freddie Grosskreutz used to glass right in that area. Freddie and at that time his wife Diane started the Melbourne Beach Surf Club. It was a club that we all got together, the people right around this area. We went ahead and had car washes so we could have parties basically. But then we also got together with the women's club. We planted palm trees. We painted garbage cans for the beaches over here. We also had beach cleanups. A lot of good parties. We used to get Miller Beer to sponsor our parties, and they used to give us a couple of kegs of beer, and we'd be over there on Ocean Avenue and Ocean Park with all the Australian pines and having a big crab boil and just having a blast. And from the money that we got from the car washes and everything. But it was a good group of people. We started having surf contests at that time, and Diane and Fred kind of put that together. That was probably in 78, 79, 80, right around that time period. Looking back, I kind of saw that the surf club was really ahead of its time with the beach cleanups and the garbage can, painting the garbage cans. We would always be, helping out with the town, and I can truthfully say we had a good time. It was a good relationship between the surfers and the town, because back then the surfers didn't always have a really good name for themselves, but the women's club loved us. They always knew that they could count on us if they needed palm trees planted or beach cleanups or anything like that. So it was definitely a civic organization that we enjoyed doing. Johnny Ode was part of it. As I said, Fred. There's people that live out in Hawaii now. Danny Majado used to always surf in it and be part of it. So a whole lot of fun. Then in '83, town of Melbourne Beach was celebrating their Founders Day, 100-year-old town from 1883 to 1983. So the mayor came up to Ocean Avenue, our only surf shop in the town, and went to Jackie Grayson and asked Jackie to run the surf contest because he thought that'd be a nice thing to have along with all the other festivities, which became Founders Day. Well, Jackie wasn't really too fond of that, but he gave him my phone number, and the mayor called me up. I ended up going to the meetings for Founders Day, and which became the Parks Board meetings. We all got together and had the first Pineapple Surf Contest in 1983. Some of the people that surfed back in that time was Steve Mollenhauer. He was always an active surfer with us. Matt Keckley, he was there. Lewis Graves was surfing in the contest. Bill Miller and Brad Miller was very famous. That was Josie Graves and Dylan Graves' uncle. He used to always surf here along with Barbie Miller and the whole Miller family. So it was a whole lot of fun. It was very successful. The whole Founders Day was very successful that year. So they decided to have the annual, then the second annual, and Founders Day along with it. And we ended up continuing all the way, and we're still going today. 30 years later, we're actually still having the Pineapple Surf Contest. We just celebrated. It's always the first Saturday, which a lot of times we don't have waves, probably more times than not, but only once or twice we actually had to cancel. We end up usually having some type of surf. But this year, the 30th annual, was a great celebration and great waves for that. We have a lot of people for the Pineapple Surf Contest that surfed in it originally, maybe back in the 80s or 90s. Well, now they're bringing their kids, and their kids are in the Menehune class of surfing, second generation surfing it. So I'm real proud of that. And it's totally volunteer. Glenn Klugel is and always has been a very adamant supporter of it. He helps us with the judging and everything. He also put on this the Sasha sessions, the Pro-Am, along with other surfers such as Eddie Gilbo, of course, and his mom used to always surf in it, Jan Futch. And then also now we have the younger guys, Harry Sack and Marshall Alberga. They've been surfing it for many years now. Now they surf the Pro-Am of it. So altogether, it's been a great run, good surfing, a lot of friends, all volunteer. Money goes back into the town for Founders Day, and we just have a good time every year. Some of the other people that were intimately involved in the surf contest from the beginning was Steve Casanova. Steve was at the time a photographer for Surfer Magazine, lived here, and he also went to Florida Tech, and he is now a lawyer. He was very active in our beach cleanups, the judging. He did quite a bit of judging for us, surfing in the contest. And now he actually sponsors our surf contest. So he told me that he appreciated all the stuff that giving back to the community and what the community gave to him. So he was really good about that. Another person that is sponsoring us now that was involved before was Bruce Moya. Bruce was actually a part of the Moya family, and he surfed in it when he was young. Now he is the president of the engineering firm MBV, and he actually supports us pretty actively. A couple of people that were big with the beginning of the surf contest was, I mentioned Jackie Grayson, also Bruce Walker. It was Bruce Walker, Lewis Graves, Jackie Grayson, all owners of the Ocean Avenue surf shop. Bruce did quite a bit of helping us put it all together, and was a sponsor also for many years for us. Matt Keckley was very active in the surf club. He almost won every one of our surf contests whenever he was involved, along with Steve Mullenhauer. Those two kind of cleaned up whenever they surfed. And Matt actually, now with Quicksilver, helps us out quite a bit with the surf contest too. Matt Canine he's actively involved in the contest now. He used to surf in it when he was young too. When he was a teenager, he surfed quite a bit in it. We've had quite a few very good surfers from this area surf in the contest and move up, some of them going to pro actually. So we're very proud of the surfers in this area. Jeff Wallace was, him and his brother Mitch, we used to go to their house for the meetings for the surf club. He was in quite a few of the contests, helping out and also surfing in it too. Every year we had the Christmas parade also. The town of Melbourne Beach has the fire department puts on the Christmas parade, the annual Christmas parade. It's been going on for years and years, way before I came here in '73. But one of the things the surf club got involved in is putting together a surf float. And we had different ones. One of the ones that actually is also captured in Frank Thomas's history of Melbourne Beach was the space shuttle. And the space shuttle had the middle was the main orbiter. Right behind the main orbiter was a longboard, and then two shortboards for the boosters that we had, and that was a whole lot of fun. We made it on Randy Miller's at Randy Miller's house on Pine Street, and then we wheeled it over and had it on display in front of his yard for the month of December. Then after that, but then we also did some waves, paper mache waves, life size, and had kids surfing, in there, and the girls in their bikinis around there. So that was a lot of fun too. I think the town appreciated us participating.